Now that we know what we mean with prime numbers, let's try to understand what prime factorization is. This is an important topic and it's used in many different types of concepts and chapters in maths. Alright, now prime factorization means writing a number as a product of its prime factors. We know what factors are and we know what prime numbers are. So when we write a number as the product of prime factors, we call it prime factorization. Let's take an example. I can write 12 as 4 into 3, right? But over here you can see that 4 is not a prime number, right? 4 is not a prime number. It has more than 2 factors. The factors of 4 are 1, 2 and 4. You can see that there are 3 factors, right? So writing 12 as 4 into 3 is not prime factorization. So if you're trying to do the prime factorization of 12, you should be writing it as 2 into 2 into 3. Over here, you can note that all these numbers are prime numbers. 2 is a prime number, 2 is a prime number and 3 is a prime number. They only have 1 and itself as their factors. Now, let's try prime factorize 980. Alright, so basically we have to write 980 as the product of prime numbers. That's what we are trying to do over here, right? Now let's try to take note of a method which we will be using to accomplish this. So I write 980 over here. I draw a line like this. Now let me think what factor I can take out. So taking out and factor means dividing 980 by that prime number. So I can see that 980 is divisible by 2. So let me take out 2 and I am left with 490, right? Now more about these divisibility rules we will be discussing in the section on divisibility rules. That will help you to do prime factorization in a much faster way. But let's go on now. So 490, that's what I have now. I can see that I can still take out 2 from 490. So let me do that and I am left with 245. So 490 divided by 2 is 245. Now 245, I can see that I can take out 5 from 245. 5 divides 245 perfectly. So let me take out 5 over here and I am left with 49. 245 divided by 5 is 49. Now I know that 7 square is 49. So I can take out 7 from 49 and I get 7 over here. And 7 is a prime number. You can either leave it like this or you can write taking out 7 again and you're left with 1. Now 980 will be the product of all these numbers, the numbers that you have taken out. That is 980 is equal to 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 into 7. You can note that in these two cases, we have only used prime factors, right? That's an essential criteria when you prime factorize a number. One more interesting observation. Over here, you have two 2's and you have two 7's. So you can write this in a different format that's commonly used. You can write it as 2 to the power 2 into 5 into 7 to the power 2. Over here you can note that you have a power 2 because you have two 2's, right? Similarly, you have two 7's. That's why the power over here is 2. In case you had 3 7's over here, instead of 2 over here, you would have written 3.